Hey, what's going on? It's Turn2 Podcast with Coach Marcus.
And Coach Zach.
Yeah. And we had a question come up, and I think this is a real important question because everyone's starting to sign those contracts, starting to pay for the teams, getting into travel ball for the fall team. So go ahead and ask that question. Let the people hear.
So we had a question, and it says, is it normal for a team to ask for dues and then ask us to fundraise? What are the dues paying, and what do fundraisers typically cover? This is our first year in travel ball and have played rec ball for the past 4 seasons. So they got charged, and then they asked to fundraise.
Yeah, I mean that's shit. I mean that's pretty normal.
I would think so.
It's pretty normal.
I would think so.
There's a lot of things that you don't understand that encompasses a travel baseball team, and I don't think people give you enough, or give us or anybody enough credit to,
And definitely when you have a travel ball team that does a lot of extra stuff for the kids, like how almost we do. We have like a mid-season prize, end of year prizes, and things in between, batting gloves for a good practice. It's just been different things. You brought new objects in and said, hey, we're about to run a little competition right here, and whoever wins gets this.
Right.
So,
and there's even more stuff on the back end. And, being in this is our second year now. Like the first year, we definitely struggled in terms of money because I tried to make the dues so stinking low that I was coming out of pocket a lot. And I don't think people respect it as a business as much either.
No, because for somebody like us, we don't have a kid on the team and we're coaching these kids. We're not saying we're about to go make 1,000% profit, but we do have to come up in the green at some point because we can't be paying for other kids that we're giving all our knowledge to.
Exactly.
Because knowledge isn't free at the end of the day.
It doesn't get the respect as being a business. Everybody thinks just because it's with kids, it shouldn't be this much, or it shouldn't be X, Y, and Z. I'm sorry, but we're still a business. Just like your nutrition expert is still a business. Your therapist is still a business. Your masseuse, whatever. They're still businesses. And people, and this is why so many teams just decide to drop out because coaches can't afford to.
That's what it boils down to. I mean, you work a job, and then some people come out here and coach the kids that don't have kids, So and you can't be using your money from your job to pay for these kids.
Exactly. And if you can't get paid, you can't pay for good coaches. So you have to rely on who? More dads. And you have to, and it has to be business because some of us, this is our full-time gig.
Right.
This isn't no part-time. Oh, I just do this when I'm done with my 9 to 5.
Right.
No, this is our full-time gig.
Right.
You want good coaching? You want good development for your kid? You got to have good baseball coach. Okay, you go to let's say you want to go to the gym, right? If you want the best of the best, you see this guy, he pays
the trainer.
Yeah. You see that, right? Or you and your friend, your buddy, just go in there and try to do a workout. There's a reason you're paying for that trainer. They're going to keep you accountable. They're going to make sure you're doing X, Y, and Z. Even the feeling of oh crap, I can't let this person down.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
True. I just don't think people respect it.
You thought of it way deeper than I even think of it because I just think knowledge is power, and to spread knowledge, it isn't free always.
I'm not even thinking about that because don't even get me started about how much more baseball we know than anybody else.
Right.
Like I could teach your kid to do anything on the base. I don't care if you thought of it, if you've seen it on TV. I know how to get it done. That's what you're paying me for.
And I think of all the different ways we can break it down to kids who may not understand in a certain way.
Exactly.
That's what you pay for. It's those little moments like that bring clarity in the game that you pay for. You pay for knowledge. It's literally as simple as that in my mind. But let's say you pay the beginning fee to get onto the team.
Correct.
That's covering tournaments you got to pay for to get into, gear that's catcher's gear, catcher's gloves, extra glove for the team. There's so much baseballs.
It just all depends because like for us, like not to get into our pockets too much, but for us, the dues for us only cover tournament fees, practice fees, and that's
insurance
and team insurance. That's it. That's it. I do not pay the coaches out of their dues, so I can keep your dues extremely low. Like, and that's what the fundraiser gets kicked in for. Like, dude, we fundraise so I don't have to charge you $2,000 to actually play.
Right.
If people really wanted to break down numbers, it would literally cost a family, I would say, around $5,000
if they paid for everything.
If we actually made them pay for everything, they don't understand that. They think we only charge like X amount of dollars, like really low. Like we're not even in the thousands for a fall,
and that's pretty good. I feel like that's really good.
That's great.
Because that's 3-4 practices a week, a tournament day. That's a lot.
Now you're gonna have people in the conversation trying to compare. Oh, my place is only 300. My place is only 200. Yeah, but how much is coming out of your pocket? I got I'm not here to keep just giving you money and teach your kid how to play baseball.
And not to mention how many practices they get per week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe one.
So we don't get nothing, huh? Just use the coach and just take advantage of them. I mean, that's what I get emotional about this because like this is my full-time job and this is something that you want it to be your full-time job. And like other people, like that stuff ain't free.
No, nothing.
I want to get to a point where we're able to pay our coaches good enough to where this is their full-time job.
And I think when that happens and parents will see the outcome of, oh, wow, my kid grew just as much as our kids grew last year. You know what I'm saying? When they see the outcome, it's like, that's probably worth it.
It's worth it.
Because I see my kid get a lot better. I see my kid improve doing this, doing that, and probably just at home too.
Yeah, and we're not even talking about like the extra stuff that you're talking about. So now you get past the team dues or the tournament fees, the tournament fees, the practice fee, and the team insurance, right?
Right.
All right. What about extra stuff? Okay, every team needs catcher's gear. Catcher's gear itself costs $200+.
Easy.
A good pair or a decent pair.
Right.
A crappy pair will cost you $150.
Right.
But a decent pair, that's an extra $200.
That'll last a couple seasons.
Yeah. Then you want to have a signing, or you want to have a banquet, you want to have a get together,
just a celebration to begin.
You want to have some type of team bonding event. Guess what? Dave & Buster's does it for like $800, $600, $800. Okay, where do you think that comes from? Guess who has to pay for it? And for all those people that are, like I said, comparing, guess who pays for that for your team? Your coach. Your coach is coming out of their pocket. They are constantly in the negatives. But you refuse to
go fundraise.
Yeah. Fundraising is such a big part of this. And that's the only way we're going to make this travel ball thing work. Unless you want to just all be 5-star, Team Elite, Canes.
Fall into a corporation.
USA Prime. Yeah, unless you just want to fall
But most of the time, like we always said before, that the coaches that come into that aren't going to be the best coaches that could be out here coaching the kids.
That's another thing. We can't maintain. The reason why youth baseball is not as good as it was back then, we cannot maintain good coaches. We can't pay them enough. I can't pay a good coach. Come on. Okay, let's be honest. Let's see. You pay a good organization, typically pays their coaches, I would say $1,250 for the fall, $2,000 for the spring. Now, let's be honest. Probably over 70% of coaches are below that, are getting paid below that.
Definitely.
What is that money going to do when the season's 3 months, 6 months long?
Nothing much, right?
It doesn't do anything for
much.
you. I'm just, and you're out there on the field how long? Forever.
Definitely on the weekends is all weekend thing, and then you got 3 hours, 4 hours for practice.
So if you want good coaches to stay in the game, we got to get them paid.
But imagine the quality of coaches that could come in when they know they get paid decent amount of money too.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
and now that's for your kid. But yeah, you don't want to find. You don't want to. You want to complain about dudes. You want to do all. You don't. You parents. Some of y'all really don't know. You don't have a clue.
And I guess that takes you to the point of you can either find parents that would like to fundraise. Because I know some people, they would get upset saying, oh, we have to ask so-and-so for money. We feel bad. But it's not like you're begging them. They have the choice to say no to you. It's not, life or death, or you're not getting kicked out the house.
No,
they can say no to
they can say no, and it's okay.
You should feel okay that they said no.
Yeah, but I just think, man, it just goes back to like, okay, well, people also haven't figured out is registration fees. You want to play in these tournaments, you got to register each team. Okay, then you got to pay for gas and all that. That stuff adds up. And then if you're one of those organizations that carries the coolers for the kids,
true,
you got to have a cooler. You got to get a wagon. Then you have to get ice every single week, and then
drinks
you got
and everything else.
Okay, then if you want to give the kids prizes, that costs a lot of money. Unless you just want these little $2 rings that the tournaments are giving. Okay,
and that's if you win.
That's if you win. Then I mean, dude, what else goes? I mean, there's so much that goes into it that people just think I pay my dues. That should be it.
But see, me when I think of fundraising, I don't have any negative thing come to my mind. You know what I'm saying? Fundraising is supposed to be positive, and you're supposed to be happy about it and try to go do it to help out.
I think people think of it as too much of, oh, what are we doing all this for? We're just gonna give the coach money. We're just giving the coach money.
Also, this might show how society is. We've lost trust in each other to do things. Because they may think, oh, we fundraise for this team. That person's just going to take all the money and run with it. But we lost trust in each other. I mean, that's the only way I could think of it.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, we're not like no coach. Well, actually, I don't know.
There might
probably
be
is coach that's going to run off with your bread.
But I would say in this situation, fundraise. If you see the get back from the fundraise, you would say, okay,
organization, or it's a good group of guys running, or girls, or whoever, just running it. If you trust them, then
go for it. I would,
man.
Yeah,
because like I said, this is a business, and just for us talking about us, we gotta pay everybody.
Oh, but yeah, for us, I know how it's going to turn out. It's if there's anybody who doesn't want to fundraise, they're going to see the prizes and the banquets
and
all this extracurricular, extra stuff that we do, and they're going to say, "Oh, wow, I see the fundraising money went to something worth it." You know what I'm saying?
It's for your kid. It's for your kid.
And then at the end, during the beginning of November, when the season's over, or whenever, they're going to say, "Wow, my kid got a lot better," and they're going to see, I guess the money was worth it. That's how it's going to turn out. People are very skeptical to buy into things when they're unfamiliar.
Yeah, once they get familiar.
Scared to get their feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
scared,
God.
Yeah.
Then you got to also pay for helmets, bags. If you do team helmets, which I think probably that's bare minimum. I think
most people are, yeah.
If you do team bags, that costs a lot of money. Bags are like,
and then you got to get the logo on it and everything.
Yeah, I've been trying to get us bags, bro. But all these custom companies are like $100-something per kid. Per kid. $100. Let's say you have 10 kids. That's
you think this bag
is
this bag gonna last a long time, or is it just a cheap bag? You think? How have they been looking? You haven't really seen.
I mean, I've seen them, but I don't know the quality.
Yeah.
I mean, they say it's high quality, but I don't know. And then you get it's just so much stuff, man. And I think people just take it so much for granted.
They do. It's a lot, and it's a lot to be a coach. You have to be, because it's not like we just go into practice and say, throw the ball. All right, I'm gonna hit you a couple. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy practice. We got to think about, all right, what kind of drills are we gonna do with these kids today? Let's plot it out perfect in the timing sense to hopefully get everything in. It's a lot of thought that goes into all this.
A good practice plan, sitting down and doing a practice plan. If you're not like a veteran at it, it could take you an hour.
A minute. Yeah, it's gonna take you a minute
because you're gonna second guess everything.
Yeah, I know, bro.
You're gonna go back like, oh, that's
like,
5
maybe
o'clock
I shouldn't
to
do
5,
that. Oh,
12. That should give me 3 minutes. No, you started to do too much.
And then let's not mention, once you get into practice, nothing goes planned.
Nothing ever goes planned.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on top of things.
On your feet, man. It's a lot of pressure, and then answering phone calls from your parents.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
that's part of the job. Yeah. That's a job. Yeah. And y'all call me all the time. Yeah. I literally spend Monday through Saturday. Sunday's like my only day I don't get calls from parents. Monday through Friday, Saturday.
Somebody has a question.
Yeah,
somebody got a question.
It'd be the best ones too, because if you just look at like the team snap, the answer's probably right. But hey, I'll answer.
Hey, Marcus, what jersey are we wearing Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, I put that in the beginning of the season.
Hey, are we having practice? Well, if you look at the team snap, it says canceled. So no, we're not gonna have practice. No, I'm playing. I don't mind the questions, but it's funny.
But no, it's funny when the answer is right there,
right in
and
front
then just look around. But that's just to get to the point of it's an all around job. It's not like you're just taking off.
If you want a good program with good coaches, you got to treat that organization like you're actually like investing in
right.
Like not investing, but like you got to put that money towards it.
Have to. So I want you to put your mind. I want you to get out of baseball as a profession, right?
Okay.
Snap out of it. Right. You're gonna treat it as a hobby. You're just coaching as a hobby, right? Oh. You're just coaching as a hobby.
I got a kid on the team.
Yeah. No. Maybe, yeah, sure. No kid on the team. No kid on the team. It's a hobby. You're definitely not getting paid.
And I'm already working my 9 to 5.
And you're getting off work.
Hey, I just came out from teaching at the school.
Yes, you just got
done. Now I gotta go deal with more kids.
Yes. So what's the difference? What's the mindset? What's the difference approach? You're tired that day. Are you gonna push yourself to make it to practice? Or are you gonna be like, and I'm guys, it's canceled.
And I'm a community coach.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of just
a hobby, Marcus.
Not really getting paid?
No, you're definitely not getting paid. Zero. Then when you get there, they're like, Marcus! They're just thrilled.
Can I at least ask them to fundraise?
You could ask them to fundraise.
They're probably not going to do it. They're probably going to start complaining about it.
Yeah, most likely. You showing up to practice on that long day?
I mean, dude, I got to get out of Marcus too, because I can't just go out there and not do baseball.
Right? No.
If I do mediocre baseball, I'm gonna go crazy.
All right, let's not say baseball. Say it's a whole new sport. It's lacrosse. You're just teaching kids lacrosse.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it. Yeah, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care, right?
I wouldn't care.
I'm not. I know me. I'm sending that group message. It's been a long day at work.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home. Practice canceled, and I'll see y'all next week.
I see a little.
There's a couple gray clouds around.
Clouds up there. Yeah.
Practice canceled.
Oh man, I think that was a lightning strike. Can't even do it.
No, I see. The worst thing about me, I'm not even giving the excuse. I'm just saying practice.
Practice cancel.
But that's the difference of treating it from a hobby and a profession, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going through the basics. Like if I'm doing baseball as a hobby, I'm just going to go out there, throw a couple to your kid, about 30 minutes worth, hit a ground ball or two, and head out.
Be honest, parents. Think about this practice right here. And how many of y'all go through this practice every day? Go out there, coach says walk out on the field or go out on the field. All y'all are walking. Okay. Ground balls for 30 minutes. Then they try to hit fly balls. Usually doesn't work out. But sometimes they're good at it. And then a little bit of cage work at the end.
Yeah. That's it. Hour 30, hour 15.
My dog can go out there and do that. And I'm not saying like that. I'm not talking bad about the coach, but I'm saying parents, do you want that practice?
And profession?
Yes. You want that? Or do you want them to actually learn baseball? It's just, you have to pay for what you want to get.
That's it.
If you want free, you're going to receive free.
That's it.
If you want good coaching, you got to give up something for it.
And I think that's everything in life, period. When you talk about knowledge, if somebody says they're going to give you some free knowledge, you know they're not about to give you nothing too great. Because then it all works.
No, that's not how it is. But yeah, and then you just talk about like even the tournament schedule. That ain't easy to do. It's not. Okay, especially on multiple teams. Like let's say right now, like we have 4 teams, right? I'm head coaching 2, you're head coaching 2. That means that our teams cannot play at the same time.
Right.
Because if I need you, I need you. And then if you need me, I need to be there for you. Right. So I spent hours trying to make certain pieces fit to make sure that we can play a full schedule. Me and you are really both available. Okay. But we still have quote unquote, for us, we're going 8 straight weeks of tournaments.
Right.
The teams only play 4 each. So they're going to go like that. But then I have to make sure, okay,
it's flip-flopped almost.
If your 11U team is going to play on, let's say, this day, I don't want my 11U team to play on the same day, because guess what? What happens if some of my kids are sick? I'm going to have to say, hey, can I borrow one of your players?
Right.
Okay, so I got to make sure that they're playing on different days. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's a lot of planning like that. That takes hours.
Oh, I bet that took a long
It takes hours, and then you have to come back and do it again, because you have to actually see if you're right. Like,
and that's only fall, so spring's going to be even more
crazy.
Hectic.
8 tournaments. Yeah, a team.
Right.
Dang, it's about to be a lot.
But see, that's that all-time job. You're working all around, not just chilling after going to practice.
Yeah, and then another part to that question was, it was something about rec ball, right?
Right. They played rec ball.
What's the difference between, you think, for an organization to run rec ball versus travel ball?
Well, like you said right there, you got to plan ahead, tournaments, different locations. Rec ball is just one standard location, and
But what about that parent that says, I like that one just said, I came out of rec ball. I don't understand, why am I paying all this?
Oh,
shouldn't this already be covered and all that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, there's so much more going into travel ball than rec ball.
Well, there's so much more, but like, you gotta understand, in rec ball, majority of the time, the county, the city, whoever's running it,
publicly funds the park. Yeah, right.
And then guess what they do? They ask for a bunch of volunteer coaches,
dads,
to go out there.
Right.
So what are you paying for? You didn't have to pay for a coach.
I mean, really,
you didn't have to pay for a league.
When it boils down to it, you pay the umpire. We didn't even mention umpires having to get paid through tournaments and stuff like that. So that's a whole other expense on top of our
gate fees.
Yeah,
because tournament fees and gate fees are not the same.
Rec ball, you pay for 2 jerseys that are worn for 1 season. You know, like, they're not good jerseys.
Yeah.
And then you pay for umpires.
Yeah.
And probably like a mini fees in there for the park.
And we're not even talking about, you just brought a good point, the quality of stuff that you're getting, my dog. Like, like, I see y'all, I ain't no knock to rec ball, because this is what they have to do.
No, yeah.
You see the rink-a-ding hat and the cotton
it's not quality stuff.
No. Come on with it.
And how much different creativity, travel ball should have other than rec ball. You're getting multiple shirts, multiple jerseys. It's just a lot. And
everything is so unique. So I think like we said, you're just paying. You have to understand, if you want to play travel ball, this is the upper echelon. This is better than rec ball. This is more than rec ball. Like I said, you're not going to go in there and get coached by your friend and then say, okay, I want to go get coached by the really good guy, but not expect to pay no difference.
And we talked about this earlier. If you're going to play travel ball, you should have in mind for your kid, they're going to play varsity baseball at first year into high school. You know what I'm saying? And if you play on a good travel ball team and you're getting coached, that's probably where you're going to be at. And that's another difference from not paying for rec ball. You're going to maybe play high school if you play rec ball your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot. You're investing into your kid. You're investing into their future. Yeah. If they really take baseball seriously.
Now, all that being said, like everything we just talked about, definitely we're kind of more getting on the parents. But now we got to hold up our end of the bargain too. The coaches has to. And it got to be halfway our fault why the parents don't trust to help fundraise or give people money. It has to be at some point. It's our fault as well.
Right.
So I wonder because I feel like we got lucky. We got good coaches that really wanted to be out there our whole career.
Right.
I can't really actually think about anyone in my life, coaching wise, that didn't give a crap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or that would try to screw us over or something like that.
Right.
So I know there's probably thousands and millions of people that actually had the opposite experience of us, gave this coach all the money. Now all of a sudden he wants to cancel all the practices
and sit back and relax.
So,
and I think that you got to experience and learn. You pay attention as a parent
during the people that you're looking at. You got take them through the questions. Like you gotta
talk to them. Yeah, get to know them. You know what I'm saying? All that. You got to get to know them. Watch the practice. See if your kid has learned by the end of the season. If not, then you maybe should take them somewhere else. Yeah, that's how I view it as a parent. I know I'm not a parent yet, but that's how I would view it.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, man. But we just gotta get back to the point to where if we want travel ball to really succeed and thrive, and all these good young coaches to be able to coach, we gotta start treating it as a business again.
It has to.
We love you, like we love the community. Like our job, it's our job to teach you baseball. It's a job to teach you baseball. That means there has to be a business.
Right.
It is a business, and we had people that complain about the word. Like one time, I used the word like this is a business. I have a family to feed. How are you gonna be mad at me for that?
And some people, I think, in a society that we're in right now, everybody views a business as a bad thing. That every business is not a bad thing.
Oh, since these coaches say it's a business, they don't care about us anymore.
Right. Like just because, let me put it like this: just because it's a business doesn't mean everybody's trying to capitalize on you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, a business doesn't mean that it's going to screw you over or try to hurt you or put you in a bad position. But people got to make money somehow. Time is money. Knowledge is money. And that's the basics of the basics. And everything you said on top of it.
Yeah. And there's still so much more that we can open right now that we have to pay for that y'all don't know about.
I think insurance is a big thing that parents probably don't think about either. Like, we want to keep your kids protected. And everybody knows insurance is a big price. Yeah. Things along those lines. There's baseball. Baseball so much. Just the simplest thing. Baseballs.
Baseballs itself.
Baseballs.
That's right now, it feels like $10 a ball right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, unless you want to go get these crappy little balls.
If you want to practice with the real baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of drink.
Yeah. No, baseball is expensive, y'all. Like one bucket per team, you can say that's at least another $70.
Oh, easy.
And then kids lose the ball.
Marcus, one bucket. You need at least 60 balls. Maybe not 60, maybe 40.
So you need 2 to 3 buckets.
Yeah. You need 40 because to throw a good bat in practice, you don't want to be picking them up all the time.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree, man. Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's a cool 350 at 400 a team. Woo.
And in rec ball, they supply baseballs.
Oh, true.
They give them a bucket.
We have to have more. We need to have pearls for the game.
Yes, they give you a bucket. If you're a coach, you get a bucket.
I forgot about the pearls for the game. Yeah. I was thinking just a bucket.
Come on
now. We need pearls.
Come on now. Hey, so you got like people out there. You got to start getting these coaches respect, like us too. Like we're gonna earn. Like we're at the point. Like we got to make it. Like if this is how we want to live,
right?
Can't do it by losing money every single year.
And is there any cons for fundraising in your mind? Can you think of anything that's bad?
The only thing I think is you had a bad experience and somebody fundraised you to death and
took everything
or didn't give you anything, or like we're trying to, like, people don't understand fundraising. That supplies for like extra alternate jerseys on top of the stuff we already said.
Right.
Alternate jerseys. You want something dope for your kid so they can play? They loved our ice cream drip.
Oh jersey. Yeah, the ice cream was the big hit.
They loved it. That's what the fundraiser was able to do.
Yep.
The fall before that, we did the Halloweens. They loved the Halloweens.
They love the Halloweens.
And this year, it's a surprise. Like, then if you want to do like you said, prizes, bro. Like fundraising, it helps out so much. But I think people just got burned so much by fundraising sometimes that it just leaves a bad taste in their mouth.
Good
but I don't see nothing too bad about it. I mean,
go do your fundraising as much as you can. Try. Why not?
And then also, guys, if you want people like us, like people ask me all the time, when are we going to get the indoor facility? When are we going to be able to get that building? Guys, if I'm losing money every single month, I can't afford to get, because guys, guess what?
What you think's going to happen when I get more expenses? Everything going to go way up, way up.
So if y'all want this stuff, if we could fundraise for this stuff, obviously not the building, that's not what we're talking about, but fundraising helps us stay in the positive, stay in the green, so that way we can keep building the best travel ball baseball community in the world. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It be getting me mad, bro. Because
nah, it's not. I don't think it gets you mad. You just motivated to do something.
Yeah.
So when you hear something that's a little off course, it's like, hey, I'm gonna try to explain it to you the best way possible. Let's all get on the same course so we can make the best thing possible.
Like they want us to give it our all for pennies on the dollar.
You can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta start respecting the game and respecting what we actually have to offer. And I can only talk about us. Like, honestly,
but I think once we have more time and we're going along with this, it's gonna be like
we have proof. Don't worry, we gonna have proof. We're gonna have receipts.
Yeah, there's
like, and I don't care.
I mean, I'm not trying to toot our own horn or anything, but we already got receipts.
Yeah, because we don't care about no championship, bro. That doesn't mean you're a good program,
right?
Can you actually take little Johnny, who couldn't catch a ball at the beginning of the year, to all of a sudden being a great third baseman? Yes, we did.
Yep,
we literally did.
Yep.
Took a kid that had no purpose on the field, didn't know what to do, to all of a sudden trying to command and actually becoming one of the top dogs on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I just sometimes we just ungrateful.
Mm-hmm. But parents have to give in, kids have to give in, of course, and then once that happens, if coaches are giving in, that's the best success. Everybody got to give in.
Everybody got to give a little, so we can all grow a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
That's it.
And then, what else that person say?
I think that was it. Really,
that was it.
Yeah. Nah, hey, you said it right there at the end, right there. That's a good way to end it, right there, Marcus.
That's it, man.
Everybody got to give a little to grow a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But hey, that's our time today. We ain't gonna hold y'all in for too long. I mean. There's a bunch more we could. Maybe there'll be a second part to this episode.
Yeah, we'll part to it.
Yeah, where we're not talking so much emotional, like just off the top.
Yeah.
We'll actually like coordinate
some facts or something.
Get some facts. Because everything we just said was off the top, bro. Don't hold us no credibility to the numbers or nothing. But I do know coaches are losing money every single year.
Of course.
And that's why they die. And that's why, not they die, but that's why the organization dies.
The teams don't keep
or get absorbed by the
corporations
and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. So if you want more uniqueness in travel ball,
I already got ideas for next episode, part 2 too. So
that's
we
got
a part 2 coming.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, that's it for us today, man. This Coach Marcus
with Coach Zach,
and this Turn2, and we out.